Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. My name is Jiba Seku Kamara. I am the Vice President and founder member of Solid Foundation USA, as well as Solid Foundation Liberia.
Hi, I'm Joe Strempek. I am Secretary of the Solid Foundation's Charity Incorporated.
Morning, afternoon, evening, whatever you're watching from. I'm Yesina Cynthia Fomo from the Women of Faith. I'm the CEO of the Women of Faith. And I'm also the Vice President of Solid Foundation Liberia. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. My name is Catherine Scott, and I am here in Liberia by way of Savannah, Georgia, United States of America. I'm here with Solid Foundation, and I find Solid Foundations to be exactly what it's called, a Solid Foundation. And I'm very happy to be a part of this delegation here in Liberia.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm Marlita Hill. I'm part of a Solid Foundations by way of Faith, Hope, and Love Church, where I met the Strempets. And I'm here for the community gardening program to help with planting and sharing food as it grows and it's distributed throughout the county in Liberia.
It was founded because of a need that we saw in Liberia on our very first visit. We came on a vacation, but it ended up being a mission of love. It turned into a mission of love. We visited schools. We made donations of the things that we had brought. And what I found most rewarding, in addition to the children, was the relationship that we built with the women of faith in Cape Mount Pond to Robertsport. That's where my heart is. That's where my strengths are. That's where my major interest is. I'm an educator. Okay. And I also like to educate children, but as a woman, my focus is on women. Okay. So we're here. It is 4 years now? And our goal is to continue to empower women, empower children through education, through entrepreneurship, anything that will help them get to the next level to support their families, their community, and their country. And whatever it takes for us to be able to make that a reality for them, that's what we're doing. We're led here. We're going to spend our time here, and we want to focus our energies on empowerment, women empowerment.
Like Dr. Dory correctly stated, Solid Foundation came about based on, a visit that I made here by myself, probably in 2021, 2022. I'm also an author, so I brought in some books and asked for a few schools. I think it was him, George, who, and another friend of ours, led us to Rosedale School System and another school called Child Wisdom School. So upon that interaction with them, I went back home and Dr. Doris and Joseph saw the images, the excitement for all these young kids and my interaction with them. And then they said, we want to be part of it. So we came for a visit. And of course, like you said, her specialty in women empowerment, trauma counseling, and so on and so forth. So she met with the Women of Faith in Robertsport, a group that Cynthia, headed. Okay. So when we met those women, they were, struggling. They were struggling in terms of finance, sending their kids to school. There was no economic empowerment there for them at all. In fact, some of them was engaging in, behavior that, was not safe or conducive for them. So when Solid Foundation came in, we didn't come in telling the people what we're going to do for them. We asked them, what are your challenges and how can we help? Because sometimes you need to meet people where they are. If you try to impose something on them, if it's not their strength, they're not going to do it for a long time because there's no interest. So we found out their talent. They love to sell fish, but they don't have the resources to sell the fish or buy the fish or acquire it. So we said, okay, there is some space there that we can help you guys with. Same thing with school, the various schools that we visited. We went to some school. All they asked for were books.
Okay.
We went to school that said, we got a computer lab, but we don't have no computers. We went to various schools. They're like, the teachers don't have no supplies. So we asked them what was their need. And based on those needs, we were able to build collaboration in order to help, identify those needs and provide whatever services that we could, provide as an organization. We've been around, close to 4 years. We have just been working under the radar. There's no fanfare on what we do because we believe in delivering to the people, not showmanship.
Okay.
So, but on this trip, we decided, okay, we have stayed here at least 3 years, going on 4 years. We have made our mark. We have built the foundation. We have built a solid foundation. No one can question, where are these people? Where have you been lately? No, we've been here. You just didn't see us because we were now, posteriors about what we do. We were focused on the people, the need of the people, the grassroots level. So we said, okay, now it is time for us to come out of the shadow and let the Liberian people know who we are.
Okay.
So we decided to come in this year to do our launch to, officially introduce Solid Foundation to the Liberian public. So that's our mission, one of our missions.
Again, I'm Joe Strempek.
Okay.
And I'm a retired mechanical engineer of 42 years with an engineering company that sells steam boilers.
Okay.
The reason why I'm here is to help others in need in any way I can here and there. In my professional life, my job was to help design boilers to burn garbage and turn it into electricity environment to educate people about the importance of proper management of waste materials from food, from commodities producers, from industrial plants, and from agricultural businesses as well. I think that one of my goals here is to spread that knowledge by educating people who, and especially young people who are interested in pursuing this as part of their life.
For this trip, our major purpose is to launch Solid Foundations Liberia. Like I said, we are in America, and it's good to have individuals on ground who can continue to represent us when we're not away. Someone that can come in and speak up and go to the schools, somebody that can go to the women when there's a need, somebody that can communicate with us on a daily basis to help strengthen the collaborative process that we've already put in place. So the purpose is this Friday, May 15th at 2:00. The purpose is to invite sponsors to come in, see what we're doing here, and to join us in any way that they can. Resources, human resources, that's volunteering, that's accommodation space, thus financial contributions, joining our team any way they can. So we're here to launch Solid Foundations Liberia Limited and to seek sponsorship to continue to grow our process here.
We want to welcome, Liberians, particularly, people in positions that are able to provide the help that we need. Our mission is to launch Solid Foundation Liberia and also to raise funds for the construction of a community learning center in Ravensburg. This community learning center, we want it to be a modern theater that hosts a library, a computer center, as well as training ground, where we're able to conduct, mental health workshop, clinical workshop and services. Cause we have a background in behavioral health. So is Dr. Doris and, Mrs. Scott. She's also a teacher, retired. Ms. Hill, a veteran. So we have a lot to give back to the community. So the launch is going to be May 15th at 2 p.m. at the National Archive building, at the Claude Marie, Clyde Mary Weir, Hall. So we asking every Liberian that, that are here, have the ability, have the means to come and support us, the business community, our foreign, guests or foreign dignitary, we hoping that they can hear this message to know that this is a foundation that have been working for over 4 years. We have not asked anybody for anything in Liberia. We've done this on our own. Now, we want to extend the help that we give it. Right now, our help goes to individual groups, individual schools, but we feel like if we can build a community center or library, we will be able to capture people from all over. Hitman County happened to be the county that was selected because it was the county that pretty much birthed Solid Foundation in Liberia. It was our first major encounter, and we're seeing the change that Solid Foundation was able to bring to Hitman County. After meeting with a group of women, probably like 25 to 50, and turning their life around, today, that number has grown over 200-300. The president is here. She can speak more about that with regards to the changes that we were able to make. So based upon that, we know that this library project, as educators, this is our place. And again, our organization is called Solid Foundation. You cannot build a foundation when you don't have the requisite cement that need to be planted or the seeds that need to be planted.
Or the iron.
So we believe that through providing educational access, we will be able to build that foundation that we're all looking for to lead Liberia, in the next century. So again, we're appealing to the business community, government official, individual of interest, the foreign dignitary to come and join us, on May 5th at 2 p.m. at the Clyde Mary, May 15th. At the Clyde Mary, Hall at the National Archive Center. So this is our mission, and we're looking forward to the Liberian National Library Center, as well as the National Archive, which fall under the library fall underneath the archive. So they have been working together as a cooperative collaborations, and they have disseminated lots of letters to government officials and other businesses. And we have also done some of that as well. We really hoping that those invitations can translate into tangible dollars to help us move this mission forward.
We need your support as all. We also need you on board. We also need your finances, whatever way you can help. Materials, there's a whole lot of things we have on ground right now. So build a library is not easy. And our sponsor here, they have done far, far way beyond what we expected. When we first met or got in contact with Solid Foundation, Women of Faith was just a small organization, just a small group of women coming together in our local way, we say lecturing, discussing things about our own self. Most of them were single mothers. And I also believe in helping single mothers and children. So the organization was founded, it's around 2021, but it was a hosting. So 2023, we met the Solid Foundation that came in very huge. They did not ask for our background. They did not ask for what we can bring to the table. They came with full support. And they have turned the lives of so many women that were down in a gutter. I may say that in a gutter. They picked them up from there. Right now we got kids on the Solid Foundation that are going to school. We got kids on the Solid Foundation that are learning the computer. They donated books, computer, women clothes, and a lot. If we sit here to explain, we will not leave from here today. Because Solid Foundation have been like a savior to women of faith, to the community, not only in Ravensburg, but even in most of Colorado County.